What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and yes, we are jumping into next gen. I know it's late, but it's better late than never. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I kind of like it. A lot of you guys told me it was garbage, but one thing that I like to try to do here at GmiasWorld is let everybody have their opinion. I don't matter, it doesn't matter to me, I meant to say, if you don't like something that I like, and it shouldn't really go crazy. You shouldn't really go crazy if I like something that you don't like. It should work both ways. So right here, when you first go in, everything, I want to give the EA Sports MUT team, pretty much credit like we always do. Everything transferred seamlessly over from PS4 to PS5. There was no issues with the way my abilities were and the way everything was set up. It was just ready to go. Now, one of the things that shocked me unbelievably was the loading times when I get into the game. What I'm showing you guys right now is just pretty much, just make sure that everything is good. And based on all the feedback that you guys gave me, yo, Gmia, you can moss, height really matters. You know what it is? After this game, I actually tweeted out Clint Oldenburg, like, yo, good luck. Let me know if height's still gonna matter in Madden 22. Because if it does, like, bro, I'm all in for it. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the biggest difficult things about playing on current gen, on PS4, Xbox, One, whatever. Yo, bro, the height was just a joke. They actually let you jump for the ball in next gen. Now, I'm getting it at a time where they've done certain tweaks to it. So it's probably a little bit different right now from where it first started. So what you're looking at right now, the player movement is going to be similar. Obviously, they're trying to use next-gen stats, so people don't really move side to side the way they used to. You can see that I'm 0-0 right here, just coming in there. It's going to be my first game right here. So like win or lose, you guys going to get it. So am I going to lose? Am I going to win? We're going to go ahead and watch it together and see what happens. Obviously, I already know what went on. So again, with the way that everything else is, your record does not transfer over, but your ranking, because like I think I just got demoted from MVP when I played my games on PS4. You guys can check out GmiasWorld Gaming to get more info on what happened earlier, because we just unboxed the PS5 and you guys were so supportive. You guys were so crazy. By the way, that just went right in just like that. There was no like editing. That's how fast it loaded. I was like, yo, what the F? Yo, I didn't know what was going on. Low-key, I got scared and thought that it was like, yo, dude, like the Conjuring was going on in the crib. Like, why is it so fast? But it really is good stuff. So I got it just in time. Also, for those of you guys that are asking for the feedback on the Madden 22 beta, I will be able to give you guys a video on that tomorrow. Now that I'm, PS5 Gmia and no longer, current gen Gmia, we will be able to give you guys that stuff. But like I said, I don't like to look at other people's aspect of the game. I like to actually feel it with the controller in my hand and see what's going on. Just like that. You see how my stick was mad disgusting right there? Look, it is what it is. I didn't know what to expect, and I just jumped right into a game. Because when I left the Twitch stream earlier, shout out to everybody that was there with me, you guys were like, yo, we want the gameplay. You guys wanted this live on stream, but I said, look, we're going to give it to YouTube. That's what we're going to do. You guys will be able to see my first next-gen game right here, and you'll have it live. So whether I win or lose, you could clown me, and it'll just be in perpetuity. Like, yo, bro, you can always go back to my first game of Madden 21 next-gen. So immediately when I come out, I want you guys to understand, right? Running regular stretches, the power O's and stuff like that, very, very different. Very different, bro. And I gotta be honest with you, like even right here when I threw this pick, I was smiling like, yo, hold on, dude. I was actually able to control my receiver. Like it was kind of weird, because if you just play the current gen, you won't really be ready for what this is. I can understand totally why people don't like it, because this actually takes more user capability. One of the things that I don't like about the the current gen of Madden, you lost a lot of the control of your players. When he, like right there when he just picked me off, that was, yo, look, the throw was stupid, and the way that I tried to maneuver was wrong. So I was like, all right, low-key, this is giving me flashbacks to Madden 15. If you guys played Madden 15, let me know in the comments. It's very, very similar, because when you click onto the receiver, you get immediate control of that player. And some of you guys were saying that, when I was asking you guys about Next Gen when it first came out, I don't know if that was always the case, but that's the way it is right now. You get to move them. If you move the wrong way, you're going to throw a pick. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how Madden 15 was. Like, right here. You see, like, how I move in front of them? Like, I'm going to catch the ball. So I realized that after the first play. Immediately. Because you can't do that in the regular gen Madden. So now with this, the way that he's moving and everything like that, the slowness and all that stuff, we can debate all day if it's real, if it's fake. But none of that really matters. You know what matters to me? The height and the way that the players were moving around and doing stuff. You see, like, how he got off that block? Like, his rusher got off of my right tackle, but he didn't just shed right away. They showed like movement that gave you a second. I don't know. I didn't see nano detection this game, but if they leave it the way that it is right now, where the players like right there, he just got mossed. If they leave it the way that it is right now and the players actually have to do a real movement, like a real power move the way it was right there, Madden 22 is going to be fine. The player movement, we'll be able to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys will figure it out. I'll get feedback from you. I'll show you what I'm doing. We can work on the player movement. The thing that we can't work on is a 5'9" guy picking off a 6'8" guy. You know, like that right there, that's a thing that we're going to have to figure out together. Like, can we overcome that? That's going to be the big deal. So now, remember, this guy right here, he's probably, okay, look, now I forced the fumble. When I saw that, I was like, all right, I like this game. I don't have no deflators. I don't got nothing going on. I just lined him up and hit him with a guy with like 96 hit power, and the dude put the ball on the ground. Now, is that flukish? Is that something that always happens? I don't know. I have no idea. But when that happened right there at that moment, I was like, all right, we good. Everything is good now. Because I don't really have to worry about much. Because guess what? If I laser beam a guy with a hit, he's going to drop the ball. Not all the time, but at least I got that fumble. That's game changing right there, especially for our first game on PS5, right? So now, as I start to go through the movement, and a lot of this is pretty much what you guys were talking about as far as the beta, which like I haven't played the beta yet. It's actively downloading right now during this game that I'm playing, like actively downloading. I'm going to play the beta and kind of see what's going on, because like I said, I have to lean towards the, you know, being able to have player movement. I'll rather player movement over everything. Let me know what you guys think, because a high majority of you guys, you like the game. A high majority of you guys were like, yo, Gmia, I really like next gen. You can move around, you can moss, you can do all that stuff. Some of you guys are like, yo, I hate it because the player movement sucks. You see what I'm saying? But the moss action is there. Now look, this guy's gonna moss me, right? And this is why I'm gonna tell you what's going on within the game, right? It looks like you have to have a lot better positioning to be able to intercept the ball when a player is taller than you. That's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that's realistic. I don't know if you guys ever played, you know, football. You know, you're younger, you're playing with your uncles and your older siblings, and the quarterback that throws the ball up high, and you know your older brother just mosses the hell out of you, and you jump as high as you can, and you can't do anything. That's pretty much what's going on right now. So look, I'm about to get mossed uncontrollably, right? So he's going to throw it no matter what. Now look, I click on the tailor maze, but I don't get the animation because I'm not in the proper position to be able to pick that ball off. Later on in the game, I'm starting to understand it. I'll be able to position myself better, and then it's going to work out a lot better for what I'm doing. Realistically speaking though, like I said, some of you guys were asking, yo, Gmia, you're going to go back to current gen? I don't know if I can do that. I might as well just stay playing this and get used to what next gen is going to be. So I'm probably just going to stay doing that. Like right here, you see how I got mossed? I got mossed because he led the ball inside and I was trying to pick it and I was on the outside. That didn't anger me. I wasn't raging. I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Because he threw it inside and the ball went accurately where it was supposed to go and he mossed me. So I'm like, all right, cool. I don't have a problem with that. My problem is when a guy just magically appears right in front of your player. Now also, the thing about the predetermined picks, if you go to lab how to moss, and my stick work is just terrible on next gen. If you go to lab how to moss, right, in next gen, PS5, Xbox X, whatever, you're gonna get picked off with predetermined animations. Mutt is different. You see like how he's getting, well, I have double me activated, but the reasoning behind why that is because not only because it's all Madden, because all Madden's gonna play the same way if I go head to head. I'm gonna try it on next gen 2 with head to head because this is like regular, you know, all pro with the regular ranked seasons. I'm gonna try all Madden, but I do believe based on the maneuvering, if you can move your player and put him in the proper position, it's gonna make it very, very hard for bums to play this game. Like right there, that's all player movement. I'm clicking on him and moving him inside and he's going inside. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not just running straight ahead like he's a chicken with his head cut off. Like he's actually responding to what I'm doing. That is a major thing. So look, this guy right here, he comes out, he thinks he's still good. He got all O-line abilities. Another thing that's also very interesting, guys, when they attack the D-line, you see like how he just, you know, Ricky Jackson, Pretty Ricky, what they call him. You see like how the other guy engaged with Sap and Ricky Jackson just came free, even with the O-line abilities? That's naturally because of the way that his O-line shifted. Again, you saw Sap almost coming, but then he had an ability, so he picked him up. These are things that can work as opposed to nano detection. Like, you know what I'm saying? When we see nano detection, it automatically creates rage because it's lazy programming. It's stopping you from blitzing all the people you want so that your opponent can get the ball off. But if you look at what they're doing, somebody's shedding and somebody's doing something different, and I like the way that they're engaging with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nano detection is like crazy. Oh, look, and right there, Reggie Bush can still spin. You see the movement, you see how he's running? It looks weird, but once you get the speed going, it's crazy. Everything else is crazy. So the player movement, like I said, I'm with you guys. Yo, bro, yo, Gmia, wait till you play it. I see it, but I'm going to adapt to that. That's not, like, that to me is not as bad as nano detection, you know, through your body, all that stuff. And look, that's straight user, right? Now, tailor-made agility and everything like that goes into the game, the concept of it, he's going to move around based on his speed and his change of direction, right? He has decent numbers right now. Obviously, he's 99. At the launch of Madden 22, your players will not move as fast as this. That's what I need you guys to understand. If a player doesn't have the, you know, the speed in his, or he's too heavy, that's what you guys were complaining about. I can't complain about that because this guy right here, catch the ball, dude, that's a dot. You know, they're going to move according to their numbers, right? So they're going to be excessively slow, like right there, Derwin James. Most players that don't have his speed and his change of direction won't move to pick that. Like right there, I just threw a Stevie because I'm blind in both eyes. Doesn't really matter, dude. You'll go for 6 too, go for 6. But they can't just cut and go. You got to take your time with it. You got to, he just keep throwing picks. This guy, you see like right there, I move left to right because you still can't control yourself from whichever way you're going. Right there, just mossed him. Just outright mossed him because I wanted to run where I wanted to run and it let me do it. Right here, he's just going deep, bro. But Longthorpe ain't having it. Everything seemed to be so much more different once you get over the fact that they don't move as fast as they do in current gen. Like right there, I just ran around, dude. I'm a pirate with one eye patch and I'm blind in the other eye, dude. I can't see what's going on. I ran right past them. So that's on me. That's not somebody else doing something else. That's me running right past them. Now look, remember, you can click off if that's something that you want to do. You can absolutely click off. And that works, because I think I did that earlier in the game. So the click off still actually works, but other than the speed of the game, everything else seemed pretty fine to me. Like even right here, you see how his players are lighting up? That's just letting me know, look, you're going to have to do something else with abilities, because this dude's abilities is blocking whatever you're sending. And I'm going to have to send more. When all else fails, send the extra guy. Send 7, send 8, send 9. Do whatever you want, just get it done. Now right here, again, dudes are coming in, he has edge threat elite, and he's getting a sack, and it's a fumble. These are things that happen right here. Aaron Rodgers is throwing bullet passes, they're dots. These are the things that I'm looking for, right? So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to probably confirm it later. I'll talk to the assistant, see what she's doing, you know, figure it out. Like, should I just stay with next gen? I need you guys to vote right now. You could write next gen, or you can write PS4. Vote, let me know which one you want me to stay on, or you can just go PS4, PS5. Whichever's easier for you guys to do, that's what we'll actually do. But I think that I'm leaning towards staying on next gen and never even looking back to PS4, okay, with the current gen. So if you guys want to join me, feel free to do so on the PS5 if you have it. For those of you guys that are still playing, you know, you playing the PS4 version on the PS5 or whatever, yeah, feel free to join me, bro. Like, just go ahead and let's start doing it now, because at least we'll be prepared for what's coming. So right here, let me just show you the leaderboards. Bam, we're 1-0. You're gonna see that my average points is what I just scored. So you guys know it was actually my first game that I played and all that good stuff. We just went in there, bro, guns blazing and handle business. Vote, let me know where you want me to be, and I'll be there for you guys. See you guys and girls soon. Take care. One love, y'all.